I am Joe Burke.
I'm Anita Arvletto.
You're on the set of Independence Day, Scene 1.
Mike Lynch, the director, writer of Independence Day, called me up out of the blue.
I said, look, I have this short film idea. I think it'd be really fun. We could just shoot it in one day. What do you think? Let's do it.
We started this process in Mike's kitchen doing this improv off the short film.
All anal.
All right, first of all,
fun.
Is
this porn? This is porn. As we got to talking, sort of discovering who these people were and what their relationship was.
Why? I'm not doing anything inappropriate. I'm an adult in a closed, locked room.
We just found we had more and more and more ideas and like more things we wanted to do with them.
I can watch porn for 5 minutes and rub one out if I'm bored. Can I? Can I not? You want to come over? Next time, babysit, why don't you come over? Bring some wine. We'll hang out. Maybe we'll make love. We were wondering, is this too long to be a short film?
Mike went away with his writing partner and came up with some ideas.
It's essentially Mike Lynch, the director, writer of Independence Day, called me up.
He was like, block out the rest of the month. We're doing a feature and this is what we're doing. And so we kind of just were like, oh, we're doing a feature now.
Some really good moments in there. Second stick, see?
She said, I would rather make the money than live the dream.
Alice died in a plane crash. She died thinking of you. It was painless.
It's a movie about sincere love.
I'm not her dependent, just, man to man. I give her very good sex, so we're doing just fine.
I think the opening scene of the movie is one of my favorites, where we get to meet, Alice and Cam for the first time in the accountant's office and kind of really set up the relationship, he is, in a position where he has to be claimed as a dependent.
In this relationship, Alice is the breadwinner.
My wife has really hit a groove in her career, and we were actually at an accounting office very similar to the opening scene of the film.
15,000?
And the accountant starts putting me down.
Oh, thank
You should be very thankful.
You gotta rise to the occasion, Cam.
The accounting office is the first time that Cam realizes that he's not where he thought he was.
At some point, she said, I would rather make the money than live the dream.
Independence Day is about a man coming to terms that he's not the breadwinner.
A marker?
Don't squeeze it though. Wait, hold on. What is that?
Cam is constantly trying to climb to where he feels he's at.
I got a job for a very big producer in Hollywood.
Times have changed. Our relationship in the movie is more normal today than ever.
Action.
I'm going to watch her kids.
Like a babysitter?
While directing Independence Day, because I workshopped the script with the actors, that's what gave the film this raw honesty and emotional truth.
Action.
On the rocks?
Did you just look at her breasts?
Looking at her
No,
dress.
it's creepy. You are making me want to kill myself.
Independence Day is more captivating. I think there's more of an energy to this on the screen where you're just like, you feel like what you're watching could really be happening.
I'm trying to give you magic,
I hate you.
I want to give you like
I
magic.
hate you.
The style of how Mike let people, follow what feels right to them while having a great framework. You can see that in every moment.
And action.
I need a vodka.
Yeah, me too.
As an actor, it's so fun to just have an arc, know where you're going, but be able to play within that. That was just such a joy.
Action.
I have never worked with someone who was in such a challenging situation, doing a full-length feature on an extremely limited budget with a lot of cast members, with tons of locations. It was like a real movie with a whole lot of shit going on, and I've never seen anybody calmer.
Yeah.
You feel that he does attack you?
Yeah.
Turn it on a dime.
The great thing about Mike is that he brings such joy to the project, and he's so open to collaborations. I actually had back surgery like 6 weeks before we shot.
Second stick, see?
I was actually in a steel bone corset for most of that film, but he made sure that I was taken care of and we were taken care of.
I decided to shoot 8-hour days instead of the traditional 12. I had to work within these limitations.
Mark it.
2 hours before shooting, my car broke down. It had to get towed. I had no idea how I was going to pay for it. Mike picked me up, drove me back to my apartment where we shot the scene.
I can't leave here with $16.
And the whole time he was like, just use it, buddy. All of that, just use it.
Nobody has $500 now.
It was a great way to work.
I've been able to work with some of the biggest money-making actors there are. The second I got to the set on Independence Day and started to meet people, it almost felt like the things that I did growing up. It was such a team effort.
Pretty much we just got to play.
We went out to make a movie that's very much a passion project.
People saw we all wanted to be there. It was a great project. And I think when you have that kind of positivity and excitement. It's infectious.
We went out with tiny budget, small crew, but we went out to make a movie that we wanted to really entertain people with.
I really loved Independence Day. It was amazing. Honestly, I really like Cam and Alice's chemistry on camera.
50 Shades of Grey is porn. It's porn literature.
The acting performances were so good.
It's a love story.
This could be a love story.
It's an everyman story. It's a guy who's got a dream
I got a job for a very big producer.
and a girl that he wants to keep happy.
I think there's a huge fresh perspective that we're telling with Dependence Day.
What is it about you that she finds so intriguing?
He's very unsuccessful, but he's successful in his love for her.
You know somebody to tell you that you and Alice belong together. You happy with her? Is she happy with you?
It doesn't matter what outside forces feel about your relationship. Your relationship works because of how you feel about each other.
I don't want to be your mom, Cam.
Love isn't perfect, and people aren't perfect, but it works.
Well, I hate the name Alice. Hey, how beautiful it is. Alice.
There's a ton of heart and soul in Independence Day. So I think people will leave saying like, wow, that's a movie I need to recommend to a friend and be like, you gotta see this great indie.
Hey.
I wasn't expecting it to hit on all those emotions. I was expecting a straight comedy.
Totally touching film. I loved it. It was a lot of heart.
So relevant.
Amazingly funny.
Laughed throughout it. Cried a little bit.
It was very thought-provoking.
You don't see that in love stories very often.
It just seemed real.